Okay.
Or والنجم.
Yeah.
Job, Wallah, it means that always you witness God for what you say. That only you put wa for God.
Right.
But wa it means and. Like I said to you, أنا وجو. أنا
Yes.
وجوزيف.
Yeah.
نتكلم مع Sam.
Right.
In wa, يعني and.
Yes.
So when they said والنجم والقمر يدوران في الفلك, for example, it means wa and doesn't mean they swear by the
Okay, wait a minute. I understand that wa is a conjunction and in Arabic. But now, for example, in Surah Al-Najm, Surah 53, and the previous 4 surahs, I think, and some after, they start out by the such and such. Now, even Yusuf Ali, even a Muslim commentator who we know is not always honest in his translations, we call him Ibn Musaddis, that son of a gun. Anyways, he translates it not and the star. By the way, that wouldn't make any sense starting out the surah. He even translates it by the star. And when you say, and I know enough about Arabic, and I've been to the Arab world, when you say Wallah, it doesn't mean and Allah. No, it means I swear, as you said, by Allah. Allah. So here
you witness Allah.
Yeah, that's right. This is calling Allah to be the witness. And here, Muhammad, by Allah, is calling the star to be a witness. It's at the very beginning of the surah, the very beginning of the ayah, the very first word is wa. It makes no sense whatsoever for that to be a conjunction if this is the beginning of a revelation. The very first particle in the entire surah is wa. It cannot be and. That would be a conjunction, meaning there's something before it. It's not there.
Joe, what he meant, what? It means he's going to relate it to the second word exactly.
You disagree with the Muslim translators like Yusuf Ali.
He's saying you're exactly
of course,
right.
I mean.
Okay, I missed you. All right.
No, he didn't hear you.
I'm
said
sorry.
Exactly. No, he's agreeing with you.
Okay, I didn't understand. I'm sorry. Go ahead, brother.
I disagree, I mean, because when you say والنجم والقمر يدوران في الفلك, it means.
Look, we're in Surah 53, Ayah Wahid, Ayah Awwal. Do you have it with you? Do you know it? Are you Hafaz, or do you have the Quran with you? Surah 53.
No, I have the Quran, but I don't have it with me. But I'm trying to tell you, what does that mean, wa?
Okay, and we've already told you that Yusuf Ali... Go ahead.
Is he disagreeing or agreeing with you?
You disagree with my view, right?
Yes.
He disagrees with me.
So then he's disagreeing with the Muslim.
He swear with the star, or he swear with the moon.
Okay, what you're quoting is not the first part of the ayah, the first part of the surah. Surah 53, verse 1. Let me read it to you in the English and then in the Arabic.
And you give the correct translation.
Okay, here's the Arabic. You give me the correct translation. Now remember, all of viewers out there, remember, this is as if you take a chapter not even a chapter in the Bible. This is as if you start out with a book of the Bible. The very first word in Arabic is wa al-najm. Now, wa al-najm, Yusuf Ali translates it to by the star. Sir, how do you translate that at the very beginning of this surah, not any other verse, right here at the beginning of this surah, wa al-najm, the very first word.
Before he comments, can I quote what a Muslim source says to
Go
show
ahead.
that you're
Go
100%
ahead.
right, he's wrong?
Go ahead.
Okay, and again, I'm going to invite the Christians and the Muslims to go to the following website. It's altafsir.com. It's a Muslim website that provides commentaries on the Quran, both in English and Arabic, in various languages. altafsir.com, altafsir.com. Go there. Check out Tanwir al-Mikbas min Tafsir Ibn Abbas. This is a commentary attributed to Ibn Abbas. Now, whether it's Ibn Abbas's commentary or not, it's irrelevant. It's a Muslim commentary. I'm going to show you that according to the Muslim commentators, Pastor Joe is right, and this brother in humanity is absolutely wrong and is not accurately reflecting the interpretation of the Arabic. Let me read this. Again, this is a commentary attributed to Ibn Abbas. And from his narration on the authority of Ibn Abbas, for the audience who wants to know who Ibn Abbas is, Ibn Abbas was Muhammad's first cousin, a companion eyewitness to Muhammad, considered one of the greatest Muslim scholars. An authority on the authority of Ibn Abbas that he said regarding the interpretation of Allah saying, by the najm when it saith. Now notice, this Muslim translator translates وَالنَّجْمِ as by the najm when it saith. By the najm when it saith, he says, Allah swears by the Quran. Notice, swears by the Quran when Gabriel takes it down to Muhammad in installments, nujuman. So he's translating installments. 1, 2, 3, or 4 verses at a time. There was a 20 years interval between the first and last verses. When this verse was revealed, Utbah ibn Abi Lahab heard that the Prophet swore by the revelation of the Quran in installment, and so he said, tell Muhammad that I disbelieve in the installments of the Quran. When the Prophet was informed of this, he prayed, O Allah, set on him one of your wild beasts. Later, Allah set on him a lion near Haram that snatched him from among his friends and took him to a place nearby. It tore him apart from head to foot, but did not eat him because of his impurity, just as the Prophet had prayed against him. It is also said here, Allah swore by the stars when they set. Can I repeat that last part?
Repeat that, and then we have to go to a break.
It is also said here, meaning this ayah, Allah swore by the stars when they said. So here, according to a commentary attributed to Ibn Abbas, وَالنَّجْمِ means Allah swearing by the star, by the star. So you're wrong. Your Muslim authorities say you're wrong. Pastor Joseph, you're 100% right.
Thank you. Thank you for your call. So we've got Ibn Abbas and we've got Yusuf Ali and this fellow who called disagrees with them. We don't know this fellow, but we know about Yusuf Ali and we know about Ibn Abbas, so we'll take their view. And we'll take the other translations of the Quran, which all say by. They don't say and. So let's go to a break and we'll be right back with Jesus or Muhammad. All right, welcome back to Jesus or Muhammad as our last 30 minutes or a little bit less than that. And we were just talking about, once again, you know, Brother David, before we go to the next caller, Brother Sam, in just a moment, is going to share with us what Ibn Kathir said about this wa. But, you know, once again, the Muslims have not touched your argument. Not one Muslim has touched the argument of the Satanic verses. Muslims around the world went crazy. Ayatollah Khomeini issues a fatwa. Muslims in Iran are starting death squads, some whatever, 20 years ago, to kill this guy, Salman Rushdie, about the Satanic verses. No Muslim is able to touch the argument of the Satanic verses. Why do you want to kill a man who speaks the truth? Because so far, David claims this argument. He said it out at the beginning of the show. He said it's airtight, and I believe him. Not only because I agree with the argument, because there's not one Muslim before or here tonight that will even touch the argument that proves without a doubt that the Satanic verses came from the mouth of Muhammad and were originally in the Quran. Brother Sam, before the next caller, you want to mention Ibn Kathir on what?
And again, I'm going to invite the Christians and Muslims to go to this other website, tafsir.com. The first one was Al-Tafsir. This is simply tafsir.com, Tafsir.com. This is the abridged English translation of Ibn Kathir's massive Arabic commentary. How did he understand wa najm? 53 verse 1. Notice, I'm going to read it. Allah swears the messenger is true and his words are a revelation from him. Notice the subheading. Allah swears the messenger is true and his words are a revelation from him. Ibn Abi Hatim recorded that Ash-Shabi and others stated that the Creator swears by whatever he wills among his creation. But the created only vow by the Creator. Allah said, by the star when it goes down. So here is another Muslim expositor, a renowned medieval Muslim scholar, who admits that Allah swears and is swearing by the star.